Hey guys, it's Fan again, and today I'm bringing you guys a really quick guide on Angelmons and Devilmons. So there's three things I want to cover today. So the first one is going to be Rainbow Angelmons. The second one is going to be Elemental Angelmons, and the third one will be Devilmons. And what I'm going to say in this video is just, what you should be doing with these monsters once you get them, and where you can get the various Angelmons if you are in fact looking for them. So the first thing I want to cover is Rainbow Angelmon, and where you get these is basically in the Hall of Magic. That's the most common place. You see I have a lot here, and all of these are from Hall of Magic runs. I generally run around B4 to B6 right now, and they're fairly rare. I think I get maybe one every 50 energy or so, and let's cancel that. And basically what you're gonna get when you find one of these is a level 20 2-star Rainbow Angelmon. So it's gonna be max level right when you find it. And what you want to do when you find this is you want to go ahead and level it up. And the way you do that is you go to your power up circle, you go ahead and find that Rainbow Angelmon there, and you just select it and feed it some fodder monsters. And then you click evolve. Pretty simple. So what this is going to do is it's going to make that max 2-star Rainbow Angelmon into a 3-star Rainbow Angelmon. And if you wanted to evolve a 3-star monster, you can use this as food for the evolution. If you have higher star monsters, what you can do is you can keep feeding this Rainbow Angelmon fodder to level it up. And eventually it's going to get to level 20, which is max level. And once it gets to level 20 3-star, you just evolve it again with the other 3-star Rainbow Angelmons, and it's going to become a 4-star Rainbow Angelmon. And at that point you can use that as food for evolving a 4-star monster, and so on and so forth. So the basic concept behind Rainbow Angelmons is just that you kind of keep leveling them up and evolving them, and you use them to evolve your monsters once you get to that point. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about was the Elemental Angelmons. And the Elemental Angelmons differ from the Rainbow ones in that while Rainbow Angelmons are used to evolve your monsters, Elemental Angelmons are used only to give your monsters more experience. And there's quite a few different types of Elemental Angelmons. You got your blue ones for water, red ones for fire, the yellow ones for wind, and light and dark as well. So the way you get these is pretty much by running the Hall of whatever element you want. So if you want the water ones, you can run the Hall of Water. If you want the fire ones, you run the Hall of Fire, and so on and so forth. And basically what you're gonna get is you're gonna get one of these when you find one, and it's gonna be a 1-star level 5 Angelmon. So right after you find it, what you want to do is you want to awaken it by going to the Awakens tab and clicking the Awaken button. And basically what that does is it gives it a new skill, which makes it give a lot more experience to a monster of the same element. So obviously if you have a Fire Angelmon, you want to save that for a fire monster, and if you have a water one, save it for a water monster. And just make sure you don't mix the elements, because that would lose the bonus experience. So after you evolve it, it's gonna look something like this. It's gonna turn into a level 5 red Angelmon. But you're not done yet. You still have one more step to go, and that is making it a max level Angelmon. So as you can see here, this is a max level Angelmon, and basically a max level 1-star is level 15, but when you find it, it's level 5, so you gotta make up for that difference. And obviously the way you do that is from the power up circle. And the reason why it's so important to level up your Angelmons to max level is because it gives a lot more experience. So let's say I wanted to level up Jean there. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down to my red Angelmons. And I'm just gonna show you the difference between a max level Angelmon and a non-max one. So first of all, you see a max level Angelmon, level 15, that's awakened. It's gonna give 141% EXP. Now I'm gonna show you a non-max level, so a level 5 Angelmon that's awakened, and you can see it's only 99%, and we're pretty much missing a whole 40% of extra experience here because of the level differential. And I can say, you know, for certain that it's better to level up your Angelmon with fodder monsters than it is to level up your primary monster directly, because the Angelmon benefits more and it's going to end up giving more experience to your primary monster overall. So if you have a bunch of fodder monsters, feed them to the Angelmon, not to the primary monster. And I'm just going to show you one more for reference here. So that was 99% on the awakened level 5. You only get 92% if it's not awakened, so you know we're missing another 7% there. So you can see the experience differential, and you know you always want to awaken it. It's very cheap to do so, and you always want to get it to level 15 before you feed it for experience. Now the last thing I wanted to cover was the Devilmons, and basically there's only, you know, 2 ways to get Devilmons in this game. Devilmons are very, very rare in this game and very, very valuable. Basically what they do is they allow you to level up the skill level of any monster. So it, as you can see there, it increases the skill level by 1 when used as a power-up. And the great thing about this is, you know, there's a lot of monsters in this game that only come as 4-star and 5-star. They don't spawn any lower than that, so that means by definition these monsters are very, very hard to get. The drop rates are very small, and it's unlikely that you're gonna find 2 of the same kind. And when you have one of these monsters on your team, the only way you can level up the skill of the monster is through a Devilmon, and that's why they're so valuable. You know, since you're not going to be able to get duplicates of those monsters, you have to use Devilmons, and pretty much the only way you can use Devilmons is, or pretty much the only way you can buy Devilmons is either through the Glory Shop, and you can get one a week here from the Glory Shop. You can see I already bought mine. Or there's a special event called Devilmons Cove, and when that event happens, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Kairos dungeon, and you know, somewhere in this list of dungeons there's going to be something called Devilmon, and you just click on that dungeon. It's actually very, very easy to do, and after you beat it you get 1 Devilmon for that event, and that's it. So as you can see, these are very rare, it's hard to get, and you know, they're used only for powering up 4-star and 5-star monsters that only come as 4-star and 5-star. So you know, if you have like a fairy that you powered up to 4 or 5-star, you don't want to use a Devilmon on that, because a fairy is naturally a 3-star monster, so you can find duplicates of fairy a lot easier than you can find Devilmons. So you know, in those cases you want to use the duplicate fairies to power up your skills, not the Devilmon. Only use the Devilmon to power up the skills if your monster came originally as a 4-star or 5-star. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on what Angelmons and Devilmons do and what you should be doing with each of them. And until next time.